For the last 25 years, I have literally been in the trenches with these women, listening to their stories, hearing their cries, teaching them how to live a lifestyle that matches their hormones. I've even taken them to supermarkets and shown them how to read labels. I've customized family plans and detoxed them. And I have to tell you that our healthcare system has completely let us down. So about 10 years ago, I decided that I needed to move out of my clinic and get out into the world to teach what I was teaching inside the walls of my clinic. And I have to tell you that when I'm going out there into the world, women aren't just suffering through menopause with hot flashes or belly fat. They are suffering with anxiety, depression, irritability, lack of joy. They can't think straight. They can't hold on to information. And we just don't have a solution. So I created one. I hired a team of researchers to scour through PubMed. Bring me the science. Show me what we have that can help, what we can do lifestyle-wise to help women. And here's what I found. This one's going to blow your mind. We don't just lose two hormones. We don't just lose estrogen and progesterone. We lose dopamine, serotonin, acetylcholine, glutamate, GABA, oxytocin, BDNF. Estrogen is a precursor for serotonin, dopamine, acetylcholine, and glutamate. Progesterone is a precursor for GABA. We are losing 10 neurochemicals after the age of 40, and we're not talking about it. So I then went to my team of researchers, and I was like, well, tell me what we got. What can we do? How can we support all of these hormones and all of these neurochemicals? I call it our neurochemical armor. And the way that I look at the menopausal journey is that you go flying into 40 and you're like packed with your neurochemicals and life's great. By 50, that armor is completely down and somebody looks at you wrong, a spouse says something to you, maybe all of a sudden, your husband's breathing too loud in the bed next to you, right? And there's a neurochemical reason for that. And so we have to start to bring this understanding that this armor is coming down and that we are different. We are not the same person we were at 35, at 45, and at 55. We are completely different because we are neurochemically different. We think different, we act different, we eat different, we react to stress different, and we deserve answers. And what I learned from my team of researchers, we're still in this process right now, and it's blowing my mind, is that lifestyle-wise, we have over 20 different things that we can be doing. First, fasting. When you put yourself into a fasted state, you're not just burning fat. And a lot of people come to fasting to lose weight, and I'm going to ask you to stay for mental health. Because when you burn fat and you make a ketone, you increase BDNF, you help to upregulate serotonin, you improve your neuroplasticity of your brain, and you get a good dose of GABA. So as estradiol's making her exit out of your body, you can turn to fasting to all of a sudden upregulate these other neurochemicals. This is why I'm so passionate about every woman, but especially women over 40, building a fasting lifestyle. Because you have a neurochemical system inside your body that is there to work for you. You just hadn't been told how to use it. And most people are just looking at fasting as a weight loss tool. Second tool you have, exercise. When you dive into the research on exercise, did you know HIIT training, where you're bringing your heart rate up and down, 15 minutes of HIIT training, improves neuroplasticity and upregulates serotonin? Did you also know that when you lift weights, you break down muscles, and that creates a metabolite that goes up into your brain and also stimulates BDNF? So where you might have been working out at 35 to lose weight, could you work out at 45 to improve brain health? But that workout's going to have to look really different. This is not about you getting on the treadmill for an hour and going. This is about you working out to support the neurochemical loss that's happening inside your brain. Did you also know that if you go out and for an aerobic activity for 10 minutes, you get a good dose of oxytocin? Now, if you do that in the sunlight without your glasses on, you're stimulating serotonin receptor sites in your eyes. So you're running, you're out there, you're getting oxytocin, you're getting serotonin. And if you look straight ahead and you scan the horizon from right to left, you're telling your brain to calm down and relax. You're running away from the predator. One 10-minute exercise can calm the fire within the menopausal brains. We have different ways we can breathe to create a neurochemical reaction in our body, like 4-7-8 breathing, something really simple. You breathe in through your nose for 4, you hold it for 7, and you exhale out your mouth for 8, and you got some GABA. So when progesterone's making her exit and she's like, I'm out, you can be like, no problem, I'm just gonna start doing 4-7-8 breathing so that I can help myself upregulate GABA. We also know something miraculous as hyperbaric oxygen. When you lie in one of those chambers, you're not just chilling out and priming your parasympathetic nervous system, but that oxygen is compressed oxygen. And so it goes into the receptor sites in the brain, the neurons in the brain that estradiol used to stimulate and no longer is stimulating, and you can't think straight and you can't focus. You get in a chamber and all of a sudden oxygen goes in there and does it for you.
Okay, have you been watching my videos and you're like, I don't know how to put this stuff all together? You might need my fasting lifestyle free course. I'll teach you exactly how to do it. Just click on the link below. It'll take it to you and it's absolutely free. My gift to you.
Fourth thing we have is connection and community. Every time you go out into the world and you smile at somebody, you get oxytocin and they get oxytocin. Every time we rally around each other as women and we lean into each other and we support each other and we raise each other up, all the neurotransmitters I just talked about, dopamine, serotonin, acetylcholine, all of those based off of science, connection and community and telling each other amazing things, all of those get upregulated from human interaction with each other. One of the new fascinations that I have is with the Okinawa women. In fact, I have a dream that I'm gonna go visit these amazing women. Yeah. And so one of the things that the Okinawa women do is they create a moai. And a moai is a group of women that come together and share resources. They share knowledge, they share homes, they share families, they share love, they share play. Everything that is in their life is of the whole for the whole community. Here in the Western world, we don't do that. We isolate ourselves. We bitch about our symptoms. We start arguing about HRT, BHRT. What should we do? We don't come together and create a loving, supportive environment. So my rally cry to you today is that we start forming a moai, that we start energetically coming together and helping each other, even if we're strangers. And it's a must at this point in time because we are living in a world with a healthcare system that has left us behind.